Tonight, we're digging into the process of filling a state lawmaker's seat when they step down. Recently, 2 state senators submitted their letters of resignation just weeks after running unopposed in the November election.
So Chris Hansen's one of those senators. He serves District 31, that includes here in Denver County. Denver7's Colette Bordelon talked to Hansen about stepping down and how the party goes about replacing him.
She joins us in studio to break it all down for us. Colette?
This can seem a little bit confusing at first, so we'll get to my artwork in just one moment. In Colorado, we use what's called a vacancy committee to fill seats when a lawmaker resigns or retires before the end of their term. For this specific seat, that's Senate District 31, where Chris Hansen is, there's over 100 people that are a part of the vacancy committee. Those are chosen by members of the party within their community. Right now, 7 people want Hansen's seat right here in the state Senate. 2 of them would be serving in the House next session if they don't get a seat. So Stephen Woodrow is here down in House District 2. Sean Camacho just elected to House District 6. So in a hypothetical situation, if Woodrow were to win this vacancy committee and he went to the Senate, or vice versa, if Camacho won it and he went to the Senate, then there's going to have to be a vacancy committee down here to fill their seats in the House. So it can really create a domino effect within the state House. Hansen, who's taking a new job, says the timing of his move wasn't ideal and it was a difficult decision to make.
It's hard. Public service is very difficult, especially in the political moment that we're in. So I understand if people want to criticize me. I get that. I made the best decision I could for my family and just tried to be as transparent about it as possible.
I'll be explaining the timeline of Hansen's resignation tonight on Denver7 at 10. Plus, we're going to explore a sentiment that many voters are feeling regarding this process, like their votes are being taken out of their own hands. Live in the studio, Colette Bordelon, Denver7.
All right, Colette and her magic screen there. Thank you, Colette. Very nicely done. And a second state senator, Janet Buckner, also a Democrat, is also resigning. Now, she serves in District 29, which includes Arapahoe County. Buckner says she just wants to spend more time with family. Well, vying for her seat, State Rep and Man Judah. Now, she made the announcement on social media, and Judah currently serves in District 41. Now, if Judah is selected by the vacancy committee, her current seat would then be vacant and then filled by that committee. And the chair of the Democratic Party calling for reform here to allow more voices to be heard when picking new lawmakers.
The current law does not have any sorts of requirements on transparency or public visibility into the process that political parties undergo to fill these seats. I'm open to any idea that makes these more accessible, more public, and puts more guardrails that the public can have insight into.
And listen to this, 29 sitting lawmakers have been appointed by vacancy committees. And Colorado is just one of 5 states that uses this process.